The BMW M2 is one of the most beloved performance cars in the world. A compact coupe that combines power, balance, and pure driving pleasure. Today we'll explore the full history of the BMW M2, from its first generation in 2016, all the way to the latest 2025 models. Let's begin the journey of this small but mighty beast, the BMW M2. The birth of the BMW M2, F87, 2016. In 2016, BMW officially launched the first ever M2, codenamed F87. It was built on the 2 Series chassis, but everything about it screamed M power. It was the spiritual successor to the BMW M coupe, small, powerful, and pure driving fun. The BMW M2 came with a 3.0-liter inline-6 engine called the N55, featuring a single twin-scroll turbocharger. It produced 365 horsepower and 465 newton-meters of torque, with an overboost function that briefly increased torque to 500 newton-meters. You could choose between a 6-speed manual transmission or a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic. The M2 could go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 4.3 seconds, and the top speed was limited to 250 km/h, which could be increased to 270 km/h with the M driver's package. It had rear-wheel drive, an active M differential, and a lightweight aluminum suspension taken from the M4. The design was aggressive, wide fenders, quad exhaust tips, and a muscular stance that instantly made it stand out. Inside, the M2 had M sport seats, M steering wheel, and subtle blue stitching, a driver-focused cockpit. This car was all about one thing: pure, unfiltered driving pleasure. The M2 competition, 2018 to 2020. In 2018, BMW took the M2 to the next level with the launch of the M2 competition. This wasn't just an update, it was a complete transformation. The M2 competition replaced the N55 engine with the S55 engine from the M3 and this twin-turbo 3.0-liter inline-6 now produced 405 horsepower and 550 newton-meters of torque. This made the M2 competition much more powerful and track-focused than before. It came with upgraded cooling systems, bigger brakes, stiffer suspension, and improved aerodynamics. The front bumper was redesigned with larger air intakes to help cool the new S55 engine. The car could now do 0 to 100 km/h in just 4 seconds flat with the dual-clutch gearbox. Inside, the M2 competition added new M seats, a red start-stop button, and optional carbon fiber trims. It also came with M dynamic mode, which allowed the driver to push the limits safely. The M2 competition was widely praised for its balance. It was faster, sharper, and more precise than the standard M2. It became the perfect entry-level M car, delivering real motorsport DNA in a compact size. The M2 CS 2020-2021. In 2020, BMW released something very special, the M2 CS, a limited edition version built for true enthusiasts. The M2 CS stood for Club Sport, and it was the most powerful version of the F87 generation. It used the same S55 twin-turbo 3.0-liter engine, but this time tuned to produce 450 horsepower and 550 newton-meters of torque. With a 6-speed manual or 7-speed dual-clutch, it could sprint from 0 to 100 km/h in just 3.8 seconds. The M2 CS was lighter, faster, and more track-ready than any M2 before it. It had a carbon fiber roof, hood, and front splitter, as well as a unique rear spoiler. Brakes were upgraded to carbon ceramic, and the suspension came directly from the M4 CS. Only a limited number of M2 CS units were made, making it one of the most collectible M cars ever. It marked the end of the F87 generation, a perfect send-off for BMW's most fun compact coupe. The second generation, G87, 2023 present. After a short break, BMW unveiled the all-new BMW M2 G87 in late 2022, with production starting in 2023. This was a new era for the M2, more powerful, more modern, and more muscular. The G87 M2 used the S58 engine, the same one found in the M3 and M4, but slightly detuned. It produced 460 horsepower and 550 newton-meters of torque. Unlike the M3 and M4, The M2 remained rear-wheel drive only, staying true to its roots. It came with a 6-speed manual transmission for purists and an 8-speed automatic for those who wanted quicker shifts. The car could accelerate from 0 to 100 km/h in about 4.1 seconds and reach up to 285 km/h with the M driver's package. The G87 was larger and wider than before, with a bold new design featuring boxy fenders, a flat front grille, and quad exhausts. Inside, it got BMW's new curved digital display, M bucket seats, and the latest iDrive system. Many fans debated its design, but no one could deny its performance. It handled better, gripped harder, and offered more power than any previous M2. The G87 M2 LCI 2025 model update. In 2025, BMW updated the G87 M2 with a facelift and a power boost. The new version now produces 480 horsepower and 600 Newton-meters of torque, especially in the automatic version. The manual version keeps the same 550 Newton-meters of torque, but gets slightly improved throttle response. BMW also introduced new color options, redesigned wheels, and updated interior details, including a new steering wheel and improved infotainment. This update made the M2 even more refined and powerful, without losing its raw driving spirit. The upcoming BMW M2 CS, expected 2026, BMW is already preparing for the next performance version, the G87 M2 CS, expected to arrive in 2026. This model will take the same S58 engine and push it to around 523 horsepower. It will likely come with an 8-speed automatic transmission only, focusing on track performance. The M2 CS will feature extensive carbon fiber parts, lighter weight, and a more aggressive aerodynamic kit, including a ducktail spoiler and carbon roof. This will be the most hardcore version of the G87 yet, a modern-day track weapon designed for enthusiasts. Why the M2 is special. What makes the BMW M2 so loved around the world is its perfect balance between power and control. It's small, agile, and playful, yet it delivers supercar-level performance. Every generation of the M2 has carried the same spirit: rear-wheel drive, manual option, and pure driver connection. From the first F87 in 2016 to the latest G87 in 2025, the M2 has evolved, but it has never lost its soul. It remains one of the last true analog sports cars in a world that's going digital. And that's the complete history of the BMW M2, from its first roar in 2016 to the high-tech beast of 2025. Each generation tells a story of evolution, passion, and driving purity. The BMW M2 isn't just a car, it's a celebration of what makes driving fun. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cars, history, and performance car stories.